Hi, my name is Samantha Letizia, and today I'll be talking about abnormal and stress-based behaviors in captive and domesticated animals. This issue matters because these behaviors aren't just random, they reflect real welfare problems that are connected to enclosures, human impact, and how animals cope in restricted environments. My goal today is to explain what these behaviors are and why they happen. This is an overview of what I'll be covering. First, how enclosures influence animal behavior, then the key stress-based behaviors, and then I will go into the human impact and why our management decisions matter. And finally, I will finish with what these findings imply for the future of providing welfare care to these animals. In the wild, animals are free to roam as they please without any restraint, exhibiting normal goal-oriented tasks that are varying with species. However, across zoos, farms, sanctuaries, and even homes, animals often face environments and routines that don't necessarily match their natural needs. These inconsistencies affect their well-being and behavior, which many of you have already seen these signs of stress in animals before. This could have been as simple as watching a pet dog pace when being left alone, a cat over-grooming itself, or even watching animals at the zoo repeating the same movements over and over again as if they were stuck in a never-ending loop. This is called stereotypic behaviors and are often observed in captive animals due to stress, frustration, and boredom in their unnatural environments. By examining research examples and possible causes of these stereotypic behaviors in animals, we can reveal how captivity and domestic environments shape how animals respond to stress. Environmental factors such as the size, isolation, and accessibility to natural stimuli shapes how animals react in captive settings. Limited space and enclosures prevent animals from expressing their natural behaviors and needs. For example, professors of animal psychology and cognition, Radhika Macheka and Lauren Heifeld, wrote the research journal Aquatic Mammals, which highlight how two polar bears at the Lincoln Park Zoo dramatically decreased their pacing and increased their social play when they were given access to an off-exhibit den, which provided the animals with more space and choice over their environment. However, the professors also note that barren, isolated environments with a lack of sensory and cognitive stimulation can impair the brain and central nervous system. This can be avoided with structural enrichment programs, which have been observed to significantly reduce repetitive swimming patterns in California sea lions and increase their utilization of their habitat. When captive or domesticated animals experience large amounts of stress in their environment, often their behavior can change in how they show serious distress. Polish researchers Veronika Hildebrandt and Shoguri Zaleshny highlight in their review of the link between cortisol level and abnormal behaviors in animals how equine studies have shown that reductions in cortisol levels for following stereotypical episodes such as crib biting, head bobbing, and exaggerated startle responses. Animals that live in close proximity to humans, such as cats, dogs, and farm animals, can likely exhibit stereotypic behaviors at least once in their lifetime. According to an article by Catherine Doyle from the Performing Animal and Welfare Society, there have been reports of isolated dolphins refusing to breathe and sinking to the bottom of their tank, which was possibly caused by depression. There has also been reports of an octopus removing a pipe from their tank and emptying all the water. Stereotypic behaviors are not exclusive to just confined animals in zoological settings, but are also observed across a wide range of domesticated and wild species in captivity. Humans play a major role in reducing these stress-induced behaviors by paying attention to their natural environments and making proper changes to their care and enclosed habitats. Humans have the power to reduce these behaviors and contribute to their overall improvement and of their care and well-being. Catherine Doyle's article, Captive Wildlife Sanctuaries, Definition, Ethical Considerations, and Public Perception, highlights just how influential humans are in controlling every single aspect in captive animals' lives, such as what they eat, live, when they socialize, and how and if they were handled, showing how important human decisions are in either creating stress or relieving stress in conditions. For example, daytime routines can conflict with the natural cycles of nocturnal animals, and frequent human activity such as tours, human sounds, and smells can increase stress and vulnerabilities, especially if there's not an area for the animal to fully retreat to or remain unseen. By ensuring that animals have access to more natural elements and interactions, they can provide a sense of higher comfort, and stimulating enrichment such as puzzle feeders, interactive training can help with boredom and help the animals realize their capabilities and sense of self. To wrap up, animals in captive or domestic settings can experience stress from the surroundings that we provide, which can lead to hazardous abnormal behaviors that could possibly be reversed through human intervention to install proper care and enrichment practices. Enriching enclosures and giving animals more engaging choices and interactions can help dramatically reduce these harmful behaviors and improve their overall welfare. Stereotypical behaviors reveal the coping mechanisms animals use to deal with the stress that are caused by these unnatural confinements. Humans play a huge role in maintaining the welfare of confined animals and whether their environment causes harmful stress or not. These findings remind us of our responsibility to prove how we care for captive animals, not only by reducing their stress, but also providing them with a better chance to live natural, fulfilling lives that they would in the wild. And then these are all the sources I used, and thank you so much for watching.